words appear. Explore the Senate of Canada building. A Canadian flag waves over the Senate of Canada building, an early 20th century structure featuring a 5-story colonnade of limestone pillars and glass panels. A stone block by the entrance displays the emblem of the Parliament of Canada, which features a shield and 2 maces in cross formation.
Welcome to the Senate of Canada building. This is the Senate's temporary home, while the main Parliament building, known as Centre Block, is closed for rehabilitation.
Inside the Senate chamber is marked by a red carpeted floor with a maple leaf pattern, as well as a coffered ceiling with a skylight. Each half of the chamber hosts 3 rows of desks with wooden, leather-padded chairs.
Today, senators gather here to discuss bills before Parliament and debate issues of importance to Canadians. But the building wasn't always used this way. It has a long history of bringing people together from across the country.
A black and white photo displays the building from above with train tracks alongside it.
Built in 1912, it was Ottawa's central train station for more than 50 years. You can find reminders of the building's history in its art and design.
The bright main foyer boasts high vaulted ceilings with arched windows. 4 stone columns border symmetrical stairs leading to the building's entrance.
The foyer, one of the building's most striking spaces, was built in the grand Beaux-Arts style that was popular in train stations at the time. Semicircular windows fill the space with light, showcasing the high ceiling, 15-meter columns, and grand staircases. There are other reminders of the past in the building's art and furniture.
A black and white photo displays passengers sitting on mahogany benches in the foyer.
One of the train station's original mahogany benches now sits in the foyer, separating the hallway between 2 committee rooms.
A 2-sided mahogany bench rests in the center of the foyer between 2 walls with perforated bronze panels. The circular perforations form images across the walls.
Perforated bronze panoramas show scenes from across Canada, Moraine Lake in Alberta, Newfoundland's Cape Race, and a train traveling across a wooden bridge on Vancouver Island.
A current image of the Senate chamber is displayed against a black and white image of the station concourse with a newsstand and phone booths.
The Senate chamber is now located in what was once the train station's concourse, where passengers gathered before boarding.
The black and white image displays the same coffered ceiling and skylight.
You can still see the concourse's original ceiling, meticulously restored. Today, the renovated Senate of Canada building features art and design that reflect its role as the site of Parliament's upper chamber.
Maple leaves mark the doors to the chamber, as well as the carpet.
Canada's iconic maple leaf is shown throughout the building.
Behind the speaker's chair and the thrones, the front wall features 2 carvings of Canadian flags with undulating lines in the wood.
At the front of the chamber are 2 carved Canadian flags. Their shape and contour give them a sense of movement, as though they are fluttering in the wind.
Behind the desks, the walls are lined with gold shields displaying the coat of arms of each province and territory.
The walls of the chamber are lined with larger gold shields. These symbols remind us that senators are appointed to represent a specific province or territory.
The Senate antechamber features a bust of a woman in white stone, as well as the bust of a man wearing a Blackfoot First Nation headdress.
Other artworks, such as the busts in the Senate antechamber, represent the diverse perspectives that senators bring to Parliament.
A viewing gallery with rows of folding black seats overlooks the Senate chamber.
Inside the chamber, Canada's senators examine legislation and give voice to regions and underrepresented groups. Visitors are welcome to watch them in action from the public galleries that overlook the chamber. This space is busy with activity when the chamber is in session. You can see senators at these desks speaking about a bill, presenting a report, or delivering a statement on an important issue.
The desks feature wood-carved panels with floral designs.
These desks were brought here from Centre Block, a link between the chamber's past and present.
At the head of the chamber, 3 wooden thrones flanked by Canadian flags feature intricate maple leaf engravings.
There are also 3 prominent chairs. The one in the middle is for the Speaker of the Senate, who maintains order and oversees the daily business of the chamber. The throne on the left is most often used by the Governor General, who represents the monarch in Canada. The Governor General meets senators and members of the House of Commons to give royal assent to bills, the official approval that makes them law. They also sit here to read the speech from the throne, which outlines the government's priorities at the start of a new session of Parliament. From its origins as a train station to its current role of housing the upper chamber, the Senate of Canada building has brought people together from across the country. And Canada's parliamentary history will continue to unfold within these walls for years to come.
Logo for the Parliament of Canada. Produced by Library of Parliament. Archival images courtesy of Library and Archives Canada.